Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Levi here from the Digi Bros, and today we got this awesome Japanese format gameplay for you guys. Today we're going to be playing Herculesekabuterimon Green from the new starter decks versus a green-blue Rookie Rush variant that Noah was piloting. I did not expect the deck that Noah was going to be playing. He was trying to keep it a secret from me when he was building it. He didn't want me to see what he was running and all the certain techs that he was playing, but let's just say you're in for an interesting one here, guys. Before we get started, guys, be sure to check out our Discord link down below. We have locals every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a ton of fun. If you can't make the game, you can hop over to our Twitch and watch the feature matches. We're going to be streaming them on Sunday as well. I got both them channels linked down below. But without further ado, let's get into this gameplay, guys.
What's up, guys? It's Noah with Digi Bros coming at you here with some exciting commentary over the gameplay that Levi just introduced. On the left here, we have Levi's Japanese Green Herculesekabuterimon, past set 3 with the green star decks and the promos and all that good stuff. And on the right, I am playing Blue-Green Rookie Rush. Both decks are doing really well in Japan at the moment. Looks like we're just going to go in and roll the die, get set up, getting ready to hop right on into game one. I believe I won game one. I could be wrong. But as you saw, we saw a Elecmon in my hand just then. Alright, so yeah, so like I said, we're playing the blue-green Rookie Rush. Really cool deck, and we're going to go in and hatch that Devimon. My bad, Demi-Vmon. I don't know why I always call him another one. But the Demi-Vmon in the raising area, and then we're going to evolve Vmon on the top of him to draw a card, and then we're going to play the Auroramon from the hand. Auroramon's one of these new cards that really pushes Rookie Rush forward. It's 2 to play from hand, but it costs 2 to evolve, but it has 5,000 DP. Alright, so Levi looks like he's not off to a great start. He hatches the Argomon, plays Woodmon from hand, and passes turn. I'm going to tap down that Woodmon with Flower Cannon. Swing jamming with the Vmon, and then I draw a card for the effect of the Demi-Vmon that is up under him. When attacking, if the Digimon has jamming, draw a card. And then I'm going to swing into the security with Auroramon, running into the Goblinmon, surviving that pretty easily, because like mentioned before, it has the 5,000 attack. Just going to play the Elecmon from hand, passing it back on over to Levi, leaving him with only 1 memory. Maybe he got a rookie this time. I know he was saying he was having some challenges because he was like changing some numbers in his deck. Did he just pass turn? Yeah, it looks like he just passed turn, so I'm going to go on and hatch the Upamon and make both my Auroramon and my Vmon active. We're going to evolve that Upamon into a Elecmon to draw a card. But yeah, guys, this is Davis. Davis, we're going to bump him all the way back up to 1. Davis is such a good new tamer. It's your memory tamer. In one play, you add both a blue and a green Digimon from your deck to your hand. This is another one of those cards that really helps this style of Rookie Rush. Being able to add stuff like the Auroramon and like the Vmon or any of your other blue-green rookies. Looks like Levi got to the Argomon level 3. He can finally evolve on top of the Argomon Digitama he has in the raising area. And he's going to follow that up with the Kabuterimon for 1. He's going to draw. I was able to catch a glimpse of the starter deck Herculesekabuterimon that he does have in his hand. But is he going to be able to drop him? Definitely not this turn. And then he's going to evolve the Kabuterimon into the Mega Kabuterimon. So I'm just going to promote on up the Elecmon. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to keep swinging with that Auroramon. Runs into the Argomon, swinging with the Elecmon. Runs into the Star Deck Palmon. They both live. And swinging with the other Elecmon. And then I should draw a card for the Upamon because he has a Digimon with no evolution sources. And looks like I didn't proc that, but I did run into Levi's own Davis. And Davis is going to reveal the top 3 cards, allowing him to add a blue or green Digimon amongst them to his hand. At the moment, he only does play the green Digimon. He doesn't play any blue ones himself, but I'm going to attempt to swing for lethal with the Vmon. It gets blocked. I then evolve my XVmon on top of Electmon, make himself active, swing lethal from there. So yeah, so that's gonna be game one. Really fast paced, really aggressive in there. Like I said, it's a rookie rush deck, so Levi wasn't prepared for that deck. He wasn't prepared to, fight against it. Definitely doesn't have any volcanic Dramons. But that's the cool thing with like these new rookies that Bandai have been making, like the Auroramon, and in set 4, uh, we get, I believe it's either 2 or 3 of them that have that 5,000 attack, 2 to play from hand. So that makes Volcanic Dramon not able to like sweep through rookies as easily as they used to. So it's like on one hand, Bandai hates Rookie Rush because they're like promoting all these other cards like Volcanic Dramon and other like mass destruction of like smaller Digimon. But then they go and create like these ones that we're playing right now, like the Auroramon, and then I I apologize, I don't know the names of like the additional 2 in the Japanese set, but like I know in the 4 set we do get 2 more of them. There's a yellow one and a red one. There might even be a blue one. Apologize, like it's been a while since I looked at him, but yeah, it's a really good deck in Japan at the moment. Davis really helps out a lot. They have some other cards that I believe we get to showcase in this game that are really good. So yeah, so it looks like we saw the Vegemon in hand. Looks like Levi's going to go on and hatch that Tanamon in the raising area and evolve it to the Palmon. And I believe I saw a Herculesekabuterimon in there as well. Alright, but this green deck is really scary. Like, if you give it, like, honestly, more than, like, 2 memory. Because they have the hidden potential unleashed. I believe it's the name of it. Their 0 drop option card. The one that's really disgusting. Alright, so Leva's going to leave me at 3. I play 2 for the Auroramon and then pay 1 to evolve it into the Vegemon. I then catch who I evolved on top of it. Looks like it might have been a Vmon or maybe Gomamon. I evolved on top of the Upamon and then Gorillamon from there. So Levi just promotes on up the Palmon. Yeah, and so this is what Green Deck does really well. Alright, so he's going to pay 1 to evolve the Kabuterimon, and then he's going to rest the Tenamon to download, evolve into the Blossomon. Downloads where you can rest one of your other Digimon to evolve for a reduced cost. So this one has download 3, so you rest one of your other Digimon and you can evolve him basically for free because it costs 3 to evolve. So, and now if he has the hidden potential unlocked and Herculesekabuterimon, so he can basically, if he has 2 Digimon on the field, he can go from a level 3 all the way up into his level 6 basically for free. Actually, I take that back. It costs 1 memory because you got to pay for the 1 to evolve over either the Vegemon, the either Kabuterimon, there's the blocker, and then the one from the first set. So yeah. So he's just going to go on up into the Herculesekabuterimon as you see here. Herculesekabuterimon is a really good Digimon. He has piercing, and he has Digiburst 2 to rest one of your opponent's Digimon. Digiburst is this new keyword we got starting with the Star decks and continues in the 4th Japanese set, which we will be getting all these in May. Digiburst is the act of removing your Digimon's evolution sources, depending on what it requires. Like Herculesekabuterimon here, for example, requires you to Digiburst 2. So you take off 2 of its Digi-evolution sources to apply whatever effect it gains. Alright, so Levi's just going to play the Argomon level 3 from hand. Just trying to memory like me. Appears that I do be on the 2 memory. And we go on and promote on up the Gorillamon. So at this moment, I was checking an effect on my phone. I believe it's about to come up real soon. Alright, so Vegemon's just going to swing on over the Tentamon. And then the Gorillamon's going to swing into the security, revealing a Davis. I drew a card for the Upamon that's under the Gorillamon. Davis is going to crack the top 3 cards of his deck. Looks like he's got a Boncho Stingmon, a Kabuterimon, and a Woodmon. Alright, and it looks like he's going to go with the Woodmon. Because at the moment, I do have 2 Digimon with 6k attack on the field. I don't think he really wants to get the Kabuterimon 5k blocker. Alright, yeah, so I can confirm. Yep, this is the card that was in question. Depositron Laser, I believe, is the name of it. It's a green. See, like this is what they're doing to promote the green blue. Uh, Two of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of their next turn, and then you return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the hand. Alright, so the two Digimon he has on the field can't attack, and then I'm going to return the suspended Herculesekabuterimon on the field. It'd be better if he had like three Digimon, like if I didn't attack over the Tentomon, so I could make where the Tentomon and the Argomon not be able to attack, and then return the Herculesekabuterimon to the hand. It's a crazy card. Crazy card. So I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it has to be like have a blue Digimon on the field for you to get the part to return it to the hand. If I did not, I apologize. So the green portion, I guess, of the effect, where you target two of your opponent's Digimon, they can attack or block until the end of the turn. But then if you have a blue one on the field as well, that's when you return one suspended to the hand. Alright, so Levi's going to evolve on up into the Kabuterimon, and now he's going to go into the Mega Kabuterimon. Looks like he's currently at 0 memory, so he's just going to go on in. No, at first it looked like he was going to attack, and then I'm guessing he decided to change his mind where he doesn't want to attack over anything. At this point, what's best to attack over? Is it the Vegemon? Is it the Gorillamon? Honestly, if I were him, I were to attack over the Vegemon. So that way I lose access to all my green option cards like the Positron Laser we just saw there. Or like Flower Cannon. And he just plays the Goblimon for 2. Passing it back on over to me. I'm going to make active both my Vegemon and the Gorillamon. I'm going to hatch the Devimon in the raising area. And then we're going to evolve the Electmon on top of that to draw us another card. Alright, so yeah, just going to start swinging security with the Gorillamon, drawing a card for the Uppamon. Looks like I ran into the blocker Kabuterimon, but he only has 5,000 DP, so we easily survived that. And then Vegemon's going to attack, running into another Goblimon. Once again, easily surviving this one. So I could be wrong, but I believe I have another Depositron Laser in my hand. I'm not sure if I activated it or not. As at the moment, he doesn't have a rested Digimon. Unless I Flower Cannon the Mega Kabuterimon and then play it from there. But I'm not sure if that's the best play. It might be because the Herculesekabuterimon has piercing, but then I'm giving him a whole bunch of resources, so he... Actually, that's looking exactly what I'm doing. Alright, yeah. So, that's, like I said, that's actually exactly what I did. So now that Goblimon cannot attack or block until the end of this turn, which Goblimon's not really attacking anyway, so we played the Flower Cannon to rest the Mega Kabuterimon, Depositron Laser to return it to the hand. Alright, so now he's got the Woodmon, he's going to download it into the Blossomon, and I know he still has a Herculesekabuterimon in hand from the first time I activated the Depositron Laser. So yeah, so he's just going to activate Hidden Potential now, rest the Goblimon he just played, so that way he can go on up into the Herculesekabuterimon. Alright, so now he has Piercing, so he's going to attack over either the Vegemon or the Gorillamon. They both have their uses, like the Gorillamon had the Uppamon under it, and yet we just did the Piercing, revealed the Auroramon. But I probably would have attacked over the Vegemon if I were Levi moving forward, so that way I can't have access to my green option cards unless I play another green Digimon on the field, which at the moment this has been the only one we've seen be used. So probably should have attacked over it. Oh, what's that? A Woodmon? Alright, so he's going to play the Woodmon, bringing me up to 3 memory. Alright, I'm going to go on promote on up the Electmon. So now I have the Electmon and the Vegemon on the field. I believe Levi only has 2 Digitama left. Or my bad, 2 security left, not Digitama. Alright, so Vegemon's going to attempt to swing over one of the Goblimons. And Levi's just going to block it, and we're going to trade Digimon here. And do I attack, or do I crash with the Electmon? Do I do it? It looks like I do. No, I'm attacking security. And we run into the Argomon level 5. Alright, I believe... Yep, there goes the Auroramon. And do I have another Digimon to follow that up with? Because he could just use the effect of Herculesekabuterimon and rest one of them. Ah, there goes the Puppetmon. Alright, so it's going to put Levi up to 10 memory. But none of his Digimon can become active during his active phase. Unfortunately, like, for the most part, like Puppetmon and these other, like, really, really good, expensive Digimon, like the Puppetmon, the Volcanic Dramon, the Holy Dramon, all these Digimon that were seeing a lot of play and like the second and like third, not as much the third, but it's mostly like the second set in Japan, like that whole format and our whole first English format. It's just moving forward that you can't give them that much memory. Unless it's something like this where like they have no Digimon in the raising area, you tap down, their field's already tapped down, because it's just going to secure me the victory for the following turn. But usually if you give something like either dual Omni Red, like a ton of memory, you're just going to get blown out. As you saw in yesterday's gameplay video of the Omni Red versus the Mega Zoo, everything was just so expensive and I was getting Omnimon every turn. And so that's what happens with these like really, really expensive cards. You can't just be dropping them from the hand unless it really secures you the game. For example, I'm not saying I win this game, but based off like the security, based off what's going on right now, I believe the following turn I'm going to be able to attack for game. So it looks like Levi activated 2 Davises and he went and got him a Kabuterimon. This is the blocker. Alright, he left me with 4 memory. Alright, so I'm going to hatch up one, evolve the Gabumon. See if I can get to the Flower Cannon. So yeah, so Puppetmon's going to attack into the security, gaining the additional memory. Revealing the Kabuterimon. So if I got the Flower Cannon to tap down that blocker, then yeah, that's easy W. But I also believe I don't have the Flower Cannon, and I know if I attack, he's just going to end up blocking. So yeah, so I'm going to evolve the Gorillamon for 1. It looks like I might be trying to dig for Flower Cannon, trying to evolve up some stuff. Alright, so yeah, it looks like I'm going to attempt to swing lethal. He blocks, they're both going to crash because they're both at 5,000 DP. Alright, so now I definitely need to wall on up. Alright, so yeah, I'm at 4. And so I'm going to play 3, take me down to 1 for the Gabumon. Honestly, probably wasn't the best play because he's just going to use the effect of Herculesekabuterimon to tap him down. And then I play the Vmon with jamming. So yeah, so now I can just use the effect of the Herculesekabuterimon twice to tap down both my Digimon and he can attack over them. But next turn I still have 2 Digimon. I'll have the... Like if he doesn't attack over the Puppetmon, which I think he should with Herculesekabuterimon. And then he used the effect to rest my other 2, and then he still have a blocker on the field. He actually at the moment he doesn't have a blocker, but if he puts one up, then my Gorillamon could be in some trouble. And it could really begin to start to be a comeback for him, especially if he can like clear my field every turn. And that's like a really good thing with this Herculesekabuterimon. It's none of the well, I don't want to say that. For now, none of the Digiburst effects are once per turn, and so like you see here, he's going to use the effect twice to rest both my Vmon and my Gabumon, and he's just going to attack over the Puppetmon, do piercing. I hit a Davis, crack the top 3, adding both a Puppetmon and the Electmon to my hand. Such a good card, dude. Then with his 2 Goblinmons, he's just going to swing over my other 2 Digimon. That Puppetmon was huge. Being able to add that off the Davis, because like right now he's tempted. Do I attack security with my Kabuterimon? Do I leave it active? Actually, if we leave it active, it's just going to be tapped down with the Puppetmon. So yeah, so that's what it looks like we're discussing. You know, talking about the Puppetmon, adding it off the Davis, and how ridiculous that is. And so Levi should know he's got 3 Davis up himself. He's been adding stuff all game. So yeah, so he's gonna download the Argomon on top of itself, resting itself so it can evolve. He still has 2 memory, and he plays the Woodmon. He kind of had to play a blocker, because if not, yep. Oh, that was a misplay, guys. I didn't have a green Digimon on the field whenever I played that Flower Cannon. Oops.
So sadly, my winning streak on the Digi Bros channel has ended. Noah 2-0'd me today, and it was very sad. It wasn't even close, as you saw in the gameplay. It was a clean 2-0. Wasn't even kind of close. Like I was saying before, guys, be sure to check out our Discord and our Twitch links down below. We have a lot of fun on our local tournaments every week. Be sure to come on over, hang out, play a game, watch people play some games. It's a ton of fun either way. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more amazing Digimon content like this one. My name's Levi from the Digi Bros. I'll see you next time.